Welcome to another captivating episode of Real Life Stories, where destiny weaves its threads in the most unexpected way. Today we bring you a tale of love, reunion, and the magic of second chances. Have you ever wondered what happens when you encounter your high school crush years later, and the universe conspires to rekindle a flame that once flickered in your youth? Well, buckle up, because today's story is bound to tug at your heartstrings. But before we dive into this heartwarming narrative, remember to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on more real-life stories that will leave you inspired and moved. Your support means the world to us, and we can't wait to share more incredible stories with you. Are you ready? Let's begin. It had been years since Marcus last laid eyes on his high school crush, Emily. They had lost touch after graduation, each going their separate ways to pursue their own dreams and build their own lives. Marcus had often wondered what had become of her, but never had the courage to reach out and reconnect. But fate had a funny way of bringing people back together when they least expected it. Marcus was strolling down through a bustling farmer's market on a sunny Saturday morning, browsing through fresh fruits and vegetables when someone tapped him on the shoulder. He turned around and was met with a familiar face that sent his heart racing. "Marcus, is it really you?" Emily asked with a mixture of surprise and delight. "Emily, wow, I can't believe it's you," Marcus replied, a smile spreading across his face. "How have you been all these years?" They immediately fell into a comfortable conversation, reminiscing about their high school days and catching up on everything that had transpired since. Marcus learned that Emily had pursued a career in graphic design and was now running her own successful freelance business. As for himself, he had become a lawyer working at a reputable firm, but he often felt that something was missing in his life. As the conversation continued, Marcus couldn't help but notice the spark that still existed between them. It was as if time had stood still and their connection felt just as strong as it did back in high school. Suddenly, Marcus was filled with a rush of courage he had never experienced before. "Emily, this might sound crazy, but I've always wondered what could have been between us. I've often thought about you, even after all these years," Marcus confessed, his voice slightly trembling. Emily looked at him with a mix of surprise and curiosity. "I've wondered too, Marcus. What if we gave it a chance? What if we pursued what we never had a chance to explore back then?" Marcus felt his heart leap with joy at her unexpected response. He had never imagined that Emily would feel the same way. The prospect of finally exploring their feelings for each other filled him with a sense of excitement, but also a hint of fear. After all, they had both lived separate lives for so long and had changed in countless ways. They decided to take things slow and agreed to meet for coffee the following week. The anticipation was palpable, as Marcus couldn't help but replay their high school memories in his mind. He couldn't wait to see where this new chapter would take him. Their coffee date turned into hours of laughter, deep conversations, and shared dreams. They discovered that despite the years apart, they still shared the same values, passions, and sense of humor. The more they talked, the more it felt like no time had passed between them at all. Days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months. Marcus and Emily found themselves inseparable. They explored the city together, went on hikes, and even traveled to new places. Every adventure was an opportunity for their connection to grow stronger. It was a love story that had been years in the making, and every moment felt like a dream come true. As their relationship evolved, Marcus couldn't help but see how Emily brought up the best in him. She encouraged him to take risks and pursue his passions outside his legal career. Marcus, on the other hand, supported Emily's ambitions, helping her expand her graphic design business beyond her expectations. They were each other's biggest cheerleaders, constantly pushing one another to reach new heights. Time seemed to fly by, and before they knew it, Marcus and Emily had been together for over a year. The love they had built continued to deepen, and they started talking about their future together. Marcus knew in his heart that Emily was the one he wanted to spend the rest of his life with. One evening, under the soft glow of city lights, Marcus took Emily to the same spot where they had their first coffee date. It was a place filled with memories, both old and new. As they stood there, Marcus took a deep breath and looked into Emily's eyes. "Emily, these past months with you have been incredible. You've brought so much joy and fulfillment into my life, and I can't imagine it without you. Will you make me the happiest person in the world and marry me?" Marcus asked, revealing a small velvet box containing a sparkling engagement ring. Emily's eyes widened in surprise, her hand covering her mouth. Tears of joy welled up as she nodded enthusiastically. "Yes, Marcus, yes, 1,000 times yes!" The farmers' market square erupted in cheers and applause from onlookers who had witnessed the beautiful moment. Marcus slipped the ring onto Emily's finger, sealing their commitment to a future together. They shared a passionate kiss, surrounded by the warmth of their newfound love, and the support of strangers turned witnesses to their love story. The couple spent the following months planning their wedding, blending their past and present into a celebration of their journey. Friends and family gathered to witness Marcus and Emily exchange vows, promising a lifetime of love and adventure. As they danced under the twinkling lights at their wedding reception, Marcus couldn't help but reflect on the twists of fate that had brought them back together. The reunion at the farmers' market had sparked the love that had blossomed into a beautiful, enduring relationship. And so, Marcus and Emily embarked on their married life, hand in hand, ready to face whatever challenges and joys lay ahead. As they walked into the night, surrounded by the love of friends and family, the city lights reflected the sparkle of their shared dreams and the promise of love that had stood the test of time. And there you have it, another beautiful chapter in the book of real-life stories. Marcus and Emily's journey reminds us that life has a way of bringing people together, even when the odds seem slim. Their love story, born from a chance encounter at the farmer's market, blossomed into a tale of shared dreams, enduring commitment, and the magic of second chances. Thank you for joining us on this heartfelt adventure today. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and of course, subscribe to Real Life Stories for more tales that resonate with the magic of reality. Stay tuned, stay inspired, and as always, keep the love alive. This is Real Life Stories signing off.